Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. 3 states in South under the People Democratic Party receive highest allocation from the federal government and what they do with it. Hello everyone, how are you doing today? Hope you are well and you're doing very okay. Apolline Media, we have a custom and a tradition to say thank you. Yes, thank you everyone for your support. We appreciate you. God bless you. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up and to subscribe if this is your first time. There are 3 states in the South that receive one of the highest allocation from the federal government. But what do they do with this money? How do they serve the people with this money? You know, time and time again, we've heard the amount of money by paper that is being allocated to areas and to regions in this country. And the truth of the matter is, you go to those regions and you are wondering, was this money buried in a hole? Because I can't see it. I can't see the reality that there's this kind of money. You go to the schools, they are underdeveloped. I mean, the roof is caving in, will fall on the little children that try to go to school to learn, to better their life, to become great leaders of our dear country, Nigeria. I mean, you go to the hospitals, is in shambles. There is hardly an injection, a glove, I'm not talking about the PPE and necessary equipment, and go to our roads, they are death trap. To mention but a few, a lot is going on in this country. Yet there are 3 states in the under the People Democratic Party that is receiving, some of the highest allocation in the whole entirety of Nigeria. What do they do with it? I would like you to listen carefully here and know the state and check for yourself. Investigate if this money is really reflecting, because we're always pointing at the top. Do we take time to also consider ourselves? What are we doing with the allocation that has been given to us? Let's get all the details. 3 states under the People Democratic Party that receive the highest allocation in Nigeria, and what do they do with it? According to statement by the National Publicity Secretary of the ruling All Progressive Congress, Mr. Yekini Nabina, and there are 3 states in the south part of the country that has received the highest allocation under the 16 years rule of the People Democratic Party, PDP. But unfortunately has nothing to show for that huge amount of money they receive. Nabina made a statement in the reaction to PDP spokesman, Mr. Kola, for criticizing APC under Muhammadu Buhari. The fight is going on. Administration over the fuel subsidy matter that he has to stop. Apart from the fact that the subsidy regime and the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation, NNPC, has been transparent, has it been transparent? Please, Nabina, don't even kill us. I beg. It's not a morning for laugh, okay? Serious business. I'll just read the news so you get the gist, okay? Has been so transparent. I'll take it jokingly, okay? So you can know that I'm mocking them. Transparent under the Buhari's administration, unlike the previous People Democratic administration, where the same NNPC was not accountable to anyone, and all the government up to the sum of 704 billion of gross violence of subsidy scam. APC said it has added that between 2006 and 2013, the People Democratic Party administration spent over 5.42 trillion on fuel subsidy and was total 15.57% higher than the 2014 national budget of 406 trillion, beg your pardon. It was also under the People Democratic Party that the number of fuel imports rose from 5 in 2006 to 10 in 2007, 19 in 2008 to slide up to 140 in 2011. This was one of the highest costs of corruption because many firms only existed on paper, collecting subsidy on fuel that never existed. To make matter worse, over 60 barrels of oil valued was stolen under the watch of the People Democratic Party, PDP controlled NNPC between 2009 and 2011. The NNPC during the PDP years also failed to remit $20 billion in oil revenue onto the nation. which was confirmed by PwC and also vetted by the investment reports. The PDP has no genuine reason to cry wolf or display moral authority over subsidy under the Buhari's administration, APC added. APC noted that Kola displayed a lack of understanding when he compared the minimum wage of Saudi Arabia, Egypt to buttress his point, forgetting that Saudi Arabia pumped 12 billion barrels of crude oil a day as against Nigeria 1.8 million. Saudi Arabia, it added, has 35 billion people, while Nigeria has a population of 200 million people. I beg your pardon. The party further went to recap. In 2019, according to the Bureau of Strategy, the 36 states of the Federation received sum of 2.53 trillion as federal allocation of the 15 states under the control of the People Democratic Party. Delta was the biggest. My dear, if you go to Delta State, it's a shambles, it's a scam, it's a shame. So if Delta is one of the biggest, you can imagine why Buhari stole the country's money to go and better England, and the money has been confiscated. I mean, you need to go. I passed through Delta State. I was ashamed. The houses were barely painted. You see people, faces looking hungry, tired, and angry. No job. My dear, this country, God will have to deliver us. I'm angry saying this to you because I passed by Delta State. I was so excited to see what Delta State is like. I was like, hey, is this the Delta State we are talking about? Atutu Poyoyo. Rubbish. Rubbish. Worst of all. Worst of all. Is it when it rains, is it irrigation? Let me continue with the news. I beg, I don't want to even mention it. I don't want to even go there. Please, please, please. Was the biggest receipt of the federal allocation of sum of 214.4 billion. Akwa Ibom was second, spotted of the sum of 169.79 billion gross allocation within the period of River. Came third. River State leased a gross allocation of 154.3 billion. Bayelsa came fourth with a whipping of 143.8 billion in 2019. None of this state headed by the People Democratic Party governors have anything virtual to show for it. They are not lying. I'm not even. See, I am neither for APC or PDP. I am for good governance in Nigeria. So please get it clear. I don't support any party. APC is not lying. I can tell you. Go to this state, you'll be ashamed. I can tell you. Go. You'll be ashamed to be a Nigerian. I'm betting you. Have you been to Saudi Arabia? Oh my God, you will wonder. It's hot, but when you enter into any of the places, cool AC, coolie temper. My dear, just leave us a comment. God bless you. Have a fantastic day. Bye for now.